What's up, YouTubers? Today I'm teaching you how to use ESPN Fantasy Basketball to join a public league and to draft your team. So let's see who we can grab today. I'm at ESPN.com. You need to make sure you create an account with ESPN. You can see I've done that already, and I drafted my first team last night. It only took about an hour from beginning to the end to finish the drafting of my team. So let's go do another one today. I will join a public league right here. This is where you go to create a league, but if you just want to join a league, a public one, and get a team, I'm going to demo the snake draft type, 10 team, and then instead of head-to-head points, we will do rotisserie, roto style. And it looks like my draft is going to start in 1 minute. Okay, so in 1 minute, we will join the draft. The draft will not commence or begin until it is full. So all 10 teams have to be, filled. I will edit my team settings though. I want to come in here and I'm going to say team gamer time. Gamer time, dad. And I'm going to be abbreviation GTD. And you can even change your team logo, which is cool. So if you like Avengers, Star Wars, any of these things, you can do that. I don't see anything jumping out at me. Let's see here. Oh, mascots. Okay. They've got some mascots you can choose from as well. That's really cool. They've even got jerseys. Okay. Jalen Rose, Dream Team. That's funny. And then up here we can see they have more Star Wars and Disney's Wreck-It Ralph. I'm actually going to go with Wreck-It Ralph for my logo. I'm going to take one where he looks angry. Let's do this face one. Choose this logo. Okay, great. Oh, the draft room's now open. Let's return to the draft room. Let's leave this page. And here it is. So it's the Memphis 10-team roto they've assigned me to. And I need to now click enter the draft to begin drafting my players. Okay, so you can see me here. I'm getting the 3rd pick in the draft, and then I get the 18th pick as my 2nd. And then I get pick 23 as my 3rd pick. So in a 10-team league, you will get an opportunity to draft a full roster, I believe, of 15 players. You can see the roster over here in the left margin. Okay, it's going to total my points as we play, as the players play, from all of my PG through forward positions and these 3 utilities. Now these BE positions are empty. They stand for bench players. What you need to do with those is put people on hand who can fill in for players that get injured, sit out, get sick, and with COVID raging, you may want to choose some real quality, backup wing players and backup point guards. But look here, you can see they've projected players here to be picked, right, in this order. We've got Giannis projected at 1, Jokic at 2, and it goes on and on and on. You can see it's a surprise to me that LeBron has dropped all the way down to 8. Okay, this isn't talking about most valuable player, just to be clear. This is talking about fantasy value. So that's accounting for all of these stats. And you see the categories. Field goals made, right? Percentage. Free throw percentage. 3-pointers made. Rebounds, assists, steals. And if you want to see who leads in those categories, you just click on it. Let's click on field goal percentage. And apparently Taco Fall of the Boston Celtics, right, is the #1 player for field goal percentage. Now, is he going to get the minutes? Probably not. You can see he only plays 9.4 minutes a game. So he does well, right? He does what he does well, but he's not going to get you other statistics like threes, steals.
Welcome to the best day of the year.
So forth.
Draft day.
So it's about to start. Let's actually click on rank to sort them through projected rank, right? Paul Zipser's ranked 1,013, right? And Zimmerman. And then if I click here, you can see Giannis has already been picked. And then on number 2, they took Luka Doncic. Now, oh wait, they didn't. Who did they take? Jokic was taken 1. And Giannis was 2. Down here at the bottom right of picks, there's a summary there of who's gone. So, wow. So who do I take, people? I'm going to get my next pick at 18. And right now, my whole roster is empty. So if I get the 3rd and 18th pick, I always like to come down here and see who might be projected at 18. I've still got some quality shooting guards and small forwards. I could even grab Drew Holiday of the Milwaukee Bucks, right? And Brandon Ingram down here. So I'm pretty happy with the forwards. I think I'm going to go with Luka Doncic. I anticipate he's going to have an MVP type year, and he's pretty durable. That means he doesn't get hurt very much. So he's not a real big injury liability. So I think I have to take Luka. Okay. So I've just drafted Luka. You can see it's filled out his position on my roster here as an eligible point guard. So I'm on the clock. You kind of just sit back at this point and you just wait for your next go. If you know there's people you definitely want to draft and you're really hopeful they'll fall to you, you want to add them to your queue. And that's what this button here does, okay? You can see if I'm projected at pick 18, okay, you can count your way down, right? So now you can actually see the most important thing, and that's the players on the left margin. So with my first pick, I took Luka Doncic. Okay, so we're just ready to go, right? We just have to wait though. Now this is where you plan your attack. You can see I need shooting guard through the rest of my team fulfilled. I've got a good point guard selected, but you can see the players are starting to get taken. Cat is gone. Damian Lillard is gone. Anthony Davis has been picked. And so I projected 18. How many more picks ahead of me is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 more picks. So essentially, if I come down here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If things go as they sometimes do with an auto pick, I might have Devin Booker land at 18. I think guards rack up the most important statistics, barring blocks and field goal percentage, because they hit those important categories like three-pointers, and assists, and steals, and free throws. And I always load up on elite point guards. I've had drafts go quickly, I've had drafts go slow. It just depends. But it's a great way to learn the players. You'll notice here, if we click on Kevin Durant, you get his profile bio here. They show you that his status is currently healthy, right? He has combo positions at small forward and power forward position. He's owned on 99.9% of all rosters in NBA fantasy leagues. And then there's nice snippets here we can watch some gameplay footage of their highlights. And if you scroll on down even further, it breaks down some of his statistics and what they project, the ESPN insiders, how they project his performance to look in this outlook section. It also shows here a game log, which is very important while the season's underway. You can see how he does against the Lakers, right, on March 10, how he played against the Boston Celtics on March 3. And if you're playing in a format like head-to-head, it's very important to pick your roster according to matchups, okay? You want to choose players that are going to dominate the opposing team at their given position, because that's going to give you a distinct advantage. Okay?
Guess they had their eye on him too.
And you hear that guy in the background. That means someone on my queue has just been taken. And yes, indeed, someone took Devin Booker. He's gone. And he didn't fall to me at 18. I'm kind of upset with that. So that means, okay, with Washington Wizards getting Russell Westbrook, and he's teaming up, I think, with Scott Brooks, his previous coach of OKC. I really would love to get Russell Westbrook if he falls to me. If he doesn't, I'm going to go with Shai. Okay, so let's just add both to my queue. I'm actually going to look at Jimmy Butler. He is really good at getting to the line, free throws. He's also especially good at racking up, decent amount of rebounds and assists. He's a very elite steal player. If you click on steals, right? Jimmy Butler is the #1 steals player available right now, followed closely by Paul George. So Jimmy Butler is a very good player to draft in my position. Oh, I'm following Wifey, who's on the clock with pick 17. So again, to get back to where I was, I click RK for rank. And again, you really want to do that. If I click on Luka Doncic, right, you can see this is who I've got. He's projected to score a lot, rebound a lot, assist a lot, average amount of steals. He's not a shot blocker. So I need to really fill in this shot blocking opportunity soon. And I also noticed Joel Embiid is still on the board, okay? He's projected to get almost 2 blocks a game and a decent amount of points and rebounds. But let's see. Russell Westbrook, he gets stats all across the board. Now you'll ask, well, he turns it over a lot, right? In rotisserie, they don't really look at turnovers. Those don't count against you, I don't think, at least in this format. So, yikes, who do I take? That's pretty crazy that Russell Westbrook has lasted this long. I'm going to take him. So I've officially got Luka Doncic and Russell Westbrook. I've got guards that can pretty much do it all. Okay, they can hit threes as well. Well, Russell Westbrook's not very good at the three-point percentage, though.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
And it looks like Jimmy Butler just got taken. So what we need to look at now is steals.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
And blocks. And yeah, there goes Joel Embiid, just like I thought. So I still like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Do I go with another point guard? John Morant is right here. Brandon Ingram. Oh, I kind of want to take Brandon Ingram. I think he's going to have another breakout year.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
Shai Gilgeous, see, everyone in my queue just got taken. So it's out. So I think I am going to add Brandon Ingram to my queue. We could also add Paul George. He's an elite steal player. He gets to the line a bunch. It says 5.7 times a game. But look, Brandon Ingram's better at getting to the line. He averages about 7.5 free throw attempts a game. Decent field goal percentage, much better than Paul George. Brandon Ingram's not a high volume shooter, as you may think. He gets to the line quite a bit. And he picks his spots really carefully. This is tricky. I need a combo player. Brandon Ingram fulfills small forward and power forward positions. I'm drafting him. Yeah, I'm really happy with my team so far. This is great. We've got Luka Doncic, Russell Westbrook, Brandon Ingram. Yes, we've got players that can get all the statistics I need except blocks. Right now, I don't have an elite shot blocker. So that's something we definitely need to pick up on. If you look here, how does Andre Drummond do in blocks? Let's click on the block category. And you can see a lot of these players remaining in blocks are kind of injury liabilities with Kristaps, Hassan Whiteside, Mo Bamba. Jaren Jackson Jr. has been riddled with injuries his first couple years. But I'd have to say these players, Rudy Gobert, if he can land in my lap, I would love to pick up Rudy at pick 38. Unfortunately, he's projected to go at 35. Let's see where he's at. No, Rudy's got to get taken for sure. 9, 10, 11. Chris Paul. Yikes! So all the point guards that are left aren't anyone I'm interested in. So I need to get some combo wing players and some big men. And look, Chris Middleton is just taken from me. So I can't have him anymore. I do need a good shooting guard. I need a power forward. So right now I'm looking at Adams and Van Fleet. Now I already got Gobert, so Adams isn't as much of a priority. If we look here. Oh, this is tough. I do want to take one, but check it out. John Wall. John Wall is way down here with a fresh start in Houston. And if James Harden's traded, John Wall is going to get lots of opportunity. Am I a sucker for another point guard? Do I want to take him? He's such a good player. Oh, and then there's Dennis Schroeder. Okay, I think I'm going to be bad and go for a bunch of guards. I'm going to dominate the assists. I'm going to dominate the points. Oh, and the steals. Dennis Schroeder is very feisty on defense as well. I'm going to go crazy, people. I know you're going to get mad at me for doing this, but I am going to take John Wall. Of these available players, I want John Wall.
Quick, make your pick.
I waited till the end. So I drafted John Wall. That's probably made so many people angry because now I have 3 point guards that I've drafted. Yeah, that's right. I've got 3 point guards. Okay. So I need to use the rest of my time at getting shooting guards and forwards. Unless, and I say unless, I can get Dennis Schroeder. I'm just a huge fan of guard play, so I may go for Dennis Schroeder if I can get him. Let's add him to my queue. Can't stand Gordon Hayward. I think that was an overpaid contract, so I won't be looking at him. But of these available forwards, Covington at Portland, he fights for minutes with Carmelo Anthony. And if they play Nurkic at the forward position, he would get in his way. You see him, he's technically a center. I'll add Robert Covington to my queue. Let's look at him. He's anticipated to rebound pretty well. He gets blocks, steals, assists. He kind of gives you a whole basket. You'll also notice Montrezl Harrell is swappable at the power forward and center positions. I'm going to be adding that new Laker as well. And if we look over here, yeah, we even see Michael Porter Jr. With the departure of Jeremy Grant, Michael Porter will get significant playing time. Who else do we see? Lou Williams. You can never sleep on that guy, but like I said, I already have point guards. He is a shooting guard, so I think we could actually draft him as well. Conley's washed up. Randall can't use his right hand. Oladipo, he came back from injury. I'm not going to take a chance on him. Jeremy Grant, look, small forward, power forward. He can swap out with Brandon Ingram. I love that kind of player. Let's keep him. Let's go up here, and that's it. I'm going to just see who of these available players in my queue fall to me, and I'd be happy with any of them. Now, I want to see who Joe Dumars has. That's a guy in the league right here. If we click there, he's got Brogdon, Durant, Tatum, Adebayo, and Tobias Harris. So he's got a lot of bigs. So he's going to be looking to fill his guard position as well. Shooting guard position. And to do that, oh my goodness, really? He took Christian Wood. So he's loading up on big men. So he's going to dominate rebounding, blocks, and field goal percentage. And that's a good strategy as well, right? Go with the bigs. Go with the guards. If you can get a combination of wings that fulfill those categories or points, that's terrific as well. Now, Dennis Schroeder is the prime point guard of the Lakers, but like I've said, I already have point guards. So can I really justify getting him? The answer is maybe. I think I might take Dennis Schroeder and I might take Jeremy Grant. And if I can wait, it would be so nice to see if Michael Porter falls to me. I'm on the clock. Okay, Jaylen Brown just got taken. So let's see who's left. Oh, here we go. I think I'm going to go with Schroeder. I need a point guard that can get buckets and get a bunch of statistics. Schroeder! Sorry, people who are looking for point guards. I just took another one. Let's go look at my team. Doncic, Ingram, Gobert, Westbrook, John Wall, and Dennis Schroeder. Can you say point guard much? Holy crap. Okay, my next pick is going to be Jeremy Grant in Detroit. And then I still need to fill my shooting guard slot. Oh my goodness. Can't believe I passed up on shooting guards. There goes McCollum. He's a shooting guard. And if I get Jeremy Grant, then I'm passing up on Lou Williams. Pick 78 is projected to be Michael Porter. He'll probably be gone too. So we need to start going down. And look, actually, Tyler Herro of the Miami Heat is still available, as is... Who else is a shooting guard? Oh, Marcus Smart. Oh, I'm on the clock already. I'm going to go with... Wait, did someone take him? Oh, no. Did someone take the guy I wanted? Where is he? No! Did someone take him? I think they did. No. Go all the way down. Oh, he's still available, but where is he? Show more. There he is. Jeremy Grant. Thank you. I'm taking you. Oh, I didn't see him. I thought for a moment he'd been drafted. I was really scared. But we got Jeremy Grant. Good. So you can see how my roster's shaping up. Luka Doncic, Brandon Ingram, Jeremy Grant, Rudy Gobert, Russell Westbrook, John Wall, Dennis Schroeder. I got 4 point guards. And I have 0 shooting guards. That's not good. So let's get some shooting guards now. And let's get some forwards. And I think we'll be good. The players in my queue are still available. Really? Oh my gosh. This is good for me. I'm going to have to go with Lou Williams. He plays with the chip on his shoulder. The guy's ruthless. He has no chill mode. Okay? Lou Williams is like on fire. So I'm going to go with Lou Williams and Michael Porter Jr. They both play with a chip on their shoulder. Let's see. I'm just waiting. Come on, wifey. What's wifey doing? What are you doing, wifey? Pick 77. She has got Morant, Murray, Brown, Williamson, Towns, Graham, Sabonis. Oh, she's filled out her roster. Now she's just filling in the utility and bench players. So I don't know who she's going to go for.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
See, she took Michael Porter Jr. So you know what I'm doing? I'm going with my man, Lou Williams. Yes, sir. He is going to be my shooting guard. My starting shooting guard. Yes. And now I need to fill in my forwards and just my role players to back up these guys. Andrew Wiggins is still available? What? He's got to start with Curry. I'm taking Wiggins. I did not know he was still available. Yes, please, 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 please. He gives me the backup forward for small forward and the shooting guard backup. Please, please don't take Wiggins. Please don't take Wiggins. Please don't take Wiggins. Please, 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 please.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
Are you serious? The person right before me took Wiggins. So that's just unfortunate because I really wanted Wiggins. I did not know he was still available. Should have taken him ahead of Lou Williams. Dang it. Because then Lou Williams probably would have still been available. So you always have to look down. You have to keep looking ahead to see who's going to fall to you. Spencer Dinwiddie, I'm sorry, but Kyrie Irving's a cancer, and he's always going to sit out and not talk to the media. So I may just take a chance at drafting Spencer Dinwiddie. He's a point guard too, because he is elite. This guy can get it done, and he can fill in as the 6th man of the year, Spencer Dinwiddie. So I really like Dinwiddie. I'm going to take him. Sorry, people. I know you wanted a point guard, but I took him. I think Miles Turner is a better shot blocker. If we go look, he blocks the ball in 2.3 blocks a game. Yeah.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
And he's gone. Right when I talk about
they
people,
had their eye on him too.
Taken. Too bad.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
You hear that? 3 people in my queue just got taken.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
4 people just got taken. Okay, so great minds think alike. Everyone I've been talking about in my queue is now gone. And Bogdanovic got taken very early, even ahead of Danilo Gallinari. Now, Wifey, if we go look at her, you can see Wifey also has to fill just her utilities. She's filled out the rest of her roster. But looking at me,
guess they had their eye on him too.
They took both the Bogdanovic twins. I'm angry. So now my entire queue has been taken. Now I probably want to go with, what's his name? Larry Nance Jr. I do need some forwards. Let's see here. Obi Toppin. He should get opportunities in New York. And I get to go again. I'm going to take him. Obi Toppin. Woo! I like to take my chances with rookies. Okay, I'm up. And let's see here. I got to pick some forwards. Yeah, I need some blocks, though. And that's where you see Jared Allen of the Brooklyn Nets, sorry. Okay, I got Brandon Clark. Let's see my team, how it turns up. And I believe, yeah, I've only got 2 more picks and we're done with the draft. So thanks for hanging in there with us. We're at about 44 minutes. It does take, like I say, about an hour to get through a draft. Don't take Larry Nance. Please, please, please don't. She's just messing with me. She probably is able to read my mind. And she knows exactly what I'm thinking. Don't leave him alone.
Guess they had their eye on him too.
Oh, Wifey took Anthony Edwards. I'm telling you. He's sucking on my queue. That dang Wifey. She took Anthony Edwards. So I'm going to go Larry Nance Jr. Yes, I love that as a backup power forward center. And now I need to get just the best available player. And then, Aaron Baines. I didn't know he went to Toronto to replace the departing Serge Ibaka. What do they project him to do? If we look here, whoa, okay. I did not know. He's been scoring in bunches. 37 points, 24 points, 16 rebound. He gets blocks. Breakout candidate this season after joining. Opportunity, larger role in the absence of Marc Gasol and Serge Ibaka. Boom! I'm taking Aaron Baines. That was kind of a spur of the moment pick, but I had to. Okay, he's going to get way more playing minutes. I did not realize he's filling in that void of Toronto. Marc Gasol's gone. Serge Ibaka's gone. Baines is going to get plenty of opportunities at the center position, so I'm really happy with that pick. But I sat through the whole thing. I like to just talk through my picks and talk about my strategy. And once it's done, boom, bada bing, bada boom. It says my draft is complete. Team R, go to my team. And you can even share this on social media, which is really cool. Okay, Facebook, Twitter. Let's go to my team. Let's see them. And you can see here, I want to actually see my team. Here they are. So this is how my first draft turned up, okay? And it looks like the NBA Fantasy League has added a feature called IR, or Injury Reserve, which means if I have someone who just goes down and is out, I can put them on my injury reserve, and I can go and pick up a player from the wave list, I think. So we go over here, I think it's called Add Player, and we can look at, to add a player by, position. We can click on free agents. Oh, never mind. Let's do on waivers, or is it available? Yeah, available. So click on, free agent players available. And then you can actually come in here if you're having second thoughts. You can say, I actually don't have a good feeling about this guy. Let's change them up. And you can do that. And I'm actually going to do that with the Clark player that I drafted. I'd rather give Larry Nance Jr. more of those minutes because I think he'll do really well with Andre Drummond in Cleveland. And you'll notice here, right? Klay Thompson, injury. He's listed as an O. He's out. Jay Crowder, Daniel Theis, okay? Will Barton, Harrison Barnes, OG Anunoby. There's a lot of really good players that weren't even picked in this fantasy draft, which is crazy. Okay, especially RJ Barrett. If we click on him, he's projected to have, a pretty good season in New York. The Obi Toppin, he gets, just under 20 points a game. He gets some rebounds, assists, and steals. But he's a good player. Okay, RJ Barrett. There's even Duncan Robinson, elite three-point shooter. It does show he doesn't, get to the free throw line very much. But looking here, best available player. I might grab this RJ Barrett in place of, he's a combo guard. I'm going to claim RJ Barrett and drop Brandon Clark. Yeah, let's do it. Boop. Continue. So you have to confirm. RJ Barrett for Brandon Clark, confirm. So I got 2 New Yorkers on my roster. Obi Toppin and RJ Barrett, but I'm happy with that. I wasn't too pleased with my pick of Brandon Clark because I found Aaron Baines. He's a steal. Okay, he was my last pick of the whole draft, and he's getting starter type minutes in Toronto with the departure of Ibaka and Marc Gasol. So definitely do your research. You need to see all these players have moved about, you know, the NBA landscape. There's going to be some standouts like Aaron Baines. I think he's a steal as a center if you can hold out for him. But fill out your wings, your forwards, your point guards, and we'll see how I do. This team looks like elite on paper, but again, so does everyone else's. In a 10-team league, everyone looks like they have, you know, all-star teams. But I'm happy with this crew. But let's see how they do. We just have to wait. I'll show you my other team now. If I click on, where do I have to go? Let's click on NBA Fantasy Home. And then over here, it shows my fantasy rosters, Team R, Team R. Okay, let's click on my other team where I haven't adjusted the logo. And you can see on this draft I did last night, I've got Schroeder, Lou Williams, LeBron James, Brandon Ingram, Vucevic, Westbrook, Jeremy Grant, McCollum, Adams, Hero, Bogdanovich, Edwards, and Dylan Brooks. And I mean, went with the same game plan to get some good point guards and good forwards, but I found out all the good point guards in this draft got taken because I went with LeBron James on my first pick. He's a point forward, right? But again, have fun with NBA Fantasy. I hope you've enjoyed this video. It just kind of shows you from beginning to end how to do an NBA Fantasy draft. And the best way to learn is just by doing it, right? Just make an account and do it. Join a public league, just learn, right? And if you're nothing more than just a fan of basketball, you'll learn the players, you'll learn where they've gone, you'll learn how they do over the season. And I actually don't micromanage the team like some people. But if you want to propose a trade, okay, that's, I think, pretty easy. You go to the league, okay, and you need to look at the other team. Say you go to Rotisserie, and if you want to propose a trade, you go to the team you want to trade with, you see who they have, and then you click this propose trade button, okay, and then you can trade with someone. But yeah, that's kind of how it goes. Hey, thanks for tuning in. This was Gamer Time Dad just showing you his fantasy league, okay? Wreck-It Ralph, and we'll see how I do. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out. See you guys.